Greetings, comrades! This is Unforgiving Caleb, back with another video, and this might be the start of a new series on my channel. This is Universe Sandbox. The interesting thing about this game, I actually had the original Universe Sandbox, but this is originally the sequel, Universe Sandbox 2, or Square, depending on how you see the title, but apparently they made this the actual Universe Sandbox release, whereas the previous version was a legacy version. So I decided to buy the game. It was on sale. It was like 33% off, so I figured, why not? By the way, I also bought another game called Megacopter Blades of the Goddess, and that's a really cool homage to like the Strike helicopter games on the Super NES and the Genesis. Remember those like Desert Strike, stuff like that? Cool little homage game. There's another one called Cleared Hot, which I plan on getting later on when it comes out, because I love the Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, and Urban Strike. Those are classics back in the day. But anyway, naturally we'll be focusing on this game here, Universe Sandbox. And if you watch Gray Still Plays, I've seen several VTubers react to his videos, and I mean, honest, it made me want to play this game. And as the name suggests, it's the sandbox of the universe, or right now the the solar system. But what's cool about this is that there are several pre-made scenarios that you can check out, like where satellites orbit parts of the solar system, whatnot. Different like comets, lots of weird phenomena that happen in space, and there are even more simulations made by other people for the Steam Workshop. And it also has like little collision scenarios, like if a planet crashed into Earth, or if like planets start crashing into the sun, or stuff like that. And it even shows like different Earths with different like minerals and ocean masses and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And even explosions, which that's one of the fun things about this game here. You can pretty much do what you want with these planets. Like let's go to our home world of Earth. There it is. This place is our home, for better or for worse. These days for worse, but hey. And what's cool about this, you can check these planets. Now, it's nothing like Space Engine, where it's like randomly generated planets, like all across the galaxy stuff. Here, it's pretty much just like the main planets of the solar system. You got Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, which isn't even considered a planet anymore. You can make blank planets, and even select other planets discovered like in different parts of the galaxy. And you can even spawn moons, like our moon, as well as the moons of Mars, Jupiter, stuff like that. You can even spawn stars, like some of the well-known stars like Sirius, Rigel, Altair, Proxima Centauri, and even Stevenson 218, which is reportedly the largest star ever discovered by NASA. The scary part that there might be stars that are even bigger than that. You can even spawn entire galaxies. It's pretty cool. You can even spawn black holes. And depending on how you mess with the planets, you can even turn planets into black holes. And you also got like satellites, so like even like random, just for fun stuff. But yeah, I mentioned how you make the planets. That's because you click on a planet, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. Which is pretty, you can rename the planet, you can change the mass of it, you can change how big it is. You could even change the ambient temperature, so if you want it to be like a complete ball of ice, you can do that. If you want to turn to like a sun, you can do that. You can even change the rotation period. And even has a lot of details of certain planets, like how fast they spin. You can even check the surface area, like how hot the surface is. You can even check the sea levels, how hot they are. among so many other things, even change the amount of like minerals it has. And what's even cool, when you tour planets, you can even check the livelihood, the life likelihood of the planet. Like, oddly, it's 92% this planet, which things go the way out, it might be a lot lower. Odd how this is Earth, but it only has a 99.7% similarity to Earth. So some tell me this isn't our Earth. There it doesn't look like it's too perfect. You can even adjust the magnetic axis, the magnetic fields of the planet. It's pretty. Oh, there's even a work in progress. Replace materials. You can replace it with water, methane, stuff like that. That's pretty crazy. And there's so many ways to view the planet. You can actually get on the surface, even though it looks like old oatmeal. So naturally, you're not going to see like cities and stuff like that. That's what Google Earth VR is for. But you can actually see the sky. You can even turn off the side. You can actually see space. You can just turn off the atmosphere. You can actually see the beautiful stars. And you can turn off the trails too, so they don't get in the way. But hey. But what's cool about this, like I said, you can do whatever you want with the planets. You can even like cause like random phenomena that kinda would be realistic representations of what would happen, but at the same time, you know, it's all, you know, theoretical. Like for instance, so Earth already has a moon, right? But what if we added another one? Not only that, but we had it pretty close to Earth, because normally the moon's like a bit farther away than that. Not that far away, but other than this, for some reason this solar system, so it didn't have a moon spawn around Earth, but you can actually see the actual like orbit trail here. That's a nice little eclipse there. I don't think it's that close to Earth. I'm not going to look it up right now to find it. But what if it had 2 moons? Or better yet, 3 moons? And what's... was it I actually toyed around with this a little bit prior to the video. Apparently if you put submoons too close to planets, they'll actually start disintegrating and start releasing like clouds around the planet, and it may even cause debris to crash onto the planet. Oh, it's going too fast. Yeah, you can actually decrease the speed a bit so you can actually see what's going on. Oh, that... yeah, that moon's a little too close for comfort. Oh, jeez. The other one's just flying away. It's going a little too slow. Oh yeah, see, that moon just started falling apart. Oh, and I just wiped out all life on the planet. Yep. I pray it's just destroyed planet Earth from the comfort of my own home. As it looks like the other moon's going thermonuclear. Yeah, the orbit paths of the moons are all whack. Yeah, it's like nobody left on the planet. You can't even see the land anymore because all the water's been like vaporized. But you can like again check the. Yeah, that's our planet. Or what's that to anyways? Surprised there's still water on there, though, probably won't for long. How hot is it on the surface? It's like... oh yeah, it's like 1800 degrees Celsius. Let's change to Fahrenheit. I'm used to Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, 3200 degrees, yeah, I don't think there's anything left on Earth. No living thing, anyway. I think all the steel's turned to, like, giant puddles of mush. But surprisingly, there's still water. You can't even see the North Pole anymore. You can't even see Antarctica anymore. Yep. But yeah, even when it's like this, you can actually change the the temperature on a whim. Oh, now I just flooded the entire planet. Was that Thailand? Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, so that's anyway. Saudi Arabia is now flooded. Oh my god, all of Africa. Jeez, they got more water than they ever need now. And South America is now in an ice age. And surprisingly, Mexico's still good. For now, anyway. Man. Okay, parts of Asia are starting to get unflooded now. Yeah, South America, yeah, they're undergoing a new ice age. Well, we're pretty much reenacting Waterworld. They're gonna make it even colder. There's the North Pole now. Everything's icing over again. And when we're really psychotic, you can just turn the Earth into the sun. You can see a good representation of what's going on Earth now. Jesus. And that's just on Earth. Imagine what we could do with the rest of the galaxy here. Let's head to Mars. Haven't fucked around with Mars yet. But let's fix that. So, yeah. So we got some patches of ice here. At least I think that's ice. But, have you ever wondered what water would look like on Mars? Well, we could do that. Just need to, have material. And we just pour water on there. And just watch it, you know, coagulate, I guess. It'd be so weird seeing Mars with actual, like, oceans and stuff. There are always those, you know, dreams, you know, science fiction things where we terraformed Mars. It's a pipe dream at best, but hey. Who knows? I might make it happen here. See, there's a 0.0638 possibility of life on here, so you know what? That might be something. Okay, let's see if we can, a Jupiter's worth of water. I might do a video of Space Engine later, though I gotta get reacclimated to controls, because it takes a little getting used to. There you're just exploring planets. Like, seeing different gas giants, you know, different stars and stuff. Here you're just toying around the solar system, as well as, like, making your own system of sorts. Setting up your own stars and stuff like that. See. Okay, life expectancy dropped up to 0.14. Okay. We might get something going here in the future. Okay, material particles have spawned. Didn't mean to do that. Look, there's a bunch of particles of water heading straight to Mars. Now, how about Jupiter? That's everyone's favorite gas giant. With its giant, ever-present hurricane. Core temperature 19,000 degrees. Jeez. The core density. What if we made the... Oh, you actually can't change the interior here. You can change the mass, radius, and density, though. So what would happen if we double the density of Jupiter? Kind of doesn't like much happen. Well, it's a gas giant. I don't expect too much to happen. At least not yet. How about 10 times? And ever want to make Jupiter really big? Now it's 10 times the size. And it is starting to come apart. Look at all those gases coming out. You know what? What if Jupiter is really dense? How about this? Oh, what happened? Did I turn Jupiter into another sun? It says planet, not star. How is Jupiter similar to Earth? It's a giant ball of gas. First of all, what if it gets even hotter? Oh. Now it's glowing. But it's oddly still a planet. But make it even hotter. It's like... Jesus, almost like another sun now. Surrounded in gases and stuff. But make it, oh god, it's like... turning blue. And of course, you can always put your own number here. This will go... Okay, it just keeps going down. Again, it's a gas giant, so... yeah. But let's go restart this scenario. Everything's back to normal. For now. So let's go back to Earth. Damn, it's spinning really fast. Ever wonder what Earth would look like if it had rings of Saturn? Well, we can do that by adding rings. And we got the asteroid belt where it's cylinder. Where's Saturn? Here we go. Okay, might as well pause real quick. And then we add Saturn, add ring to Earth. Yeah, look at that. Now, how is this going to work? Well, let's find out. Let's slow things down a little bit. Okay, just everything surprisingly normal. It's like, okay, life likelihood dropped by 0.6%, but hey. Okay, let's go ahead and just to see what it looks like from the surface. Okay, you can see the grid lines there. You can kind of see this. The rings there. That'd be so weird if Earth actually had rings of like rocks and debris orbiting around it. Yeah, it's surrounded by a bunch of rocks and stuff. But let's go ahead and let's go to Mercury. Let's try something. Yeah, this boring planet. It's about to be less boring because, well, we can shoot a laser at it. I don't think it's going to do much, but hey. Let's just make a little smiley face on it. There we go. See, it's a happy planet now. It's not really destroying the atmosphere because, well, it doesn't really have an atmosphere. Even if it did, it wouldn't support life because it's so close to the sun. Facing the sun. See the smiley face? Look at the sun. Well, so that's a smiley face anyway. And there's actually a preset for a Galactic Empire super laser. So if the Death Star, you ever wanted to destroy Mercury, there you go. There's the sun itself. Yeah, we just destroyed Mercury. Is that Mercury? I guess that's what's left of it. Did it affect everything else any? Everything was normal, just like there's no Mercury. The sun, however... Oh, we can have some fun here. What if the sun was twice the size? Nothing terribly different. But what if we doubled that? Still the same. What would multiply that by 10? That's 40 times the size. Let's say I think Earth's probably getting a little toasty now. Because now it's no longer within the safe habitable zone. Okay, all the rings are like glowing. How are they? Let's see. They're still cold. 1 degree Celsius. Earth is a different story. Earth is a different story. Are they still capable of life? But what's the surface temperature right now? It's like... It's cold. What? It's... I made the sun bigger, and it made the Earth colder? Switch it back to Fahrenheit. Like 42 degrees Fahrenheit. What the heck? And it's dropping. And also now has like a sort of a brown hue to it now. Is that because of the atmosphere? Huh. It's weird. I'm not really a big astrology geek or anything like that. I'm not a big science person, so I don't know too much about like planet composition and stuff like that. It's a little outside my ballpark. But yeah, you definitely know some changes when you like mess around with stuff in the solar system. That is for sure. I'm not sure why the Earth's now sort of yellowish brown now. But oddly, people are still alive. That's a weird thing. The Earth's getting colder. It's turning color. Changing to a different color. But there's still life on Earth, surprisingly. That might change, though. What if Earth doubled in size? What would happen? Let's double the size of Earth. Okay, somehow somehow by doubling the size of Earth, I decrease the amount of life on it. How does that work? Well, I think the rings are... Oh! Oh, the rings are... I didn't quite see that. The rings are pelting Earth now. Yeah, all the rings are hitting Earth. Oh my god. Yeah, that's, definitely gonna affect our chances of survival. Oh my god, yeah. There are no more rings on Earth. They pretty much pelted the entire equator and, well, you know what it needs? More rings! What's this, Qualar Outer? Oh, it collided with Earth. What about Uranus? You get as many rings as you want. I don't think in this contest is going to help any. Oh yeah, it's starting to lag the computer too. What if we mess with the magnetic field? Look at things happening. And also, there are no lights around the eastern seaboard of the U.S. now. Let's see, a lot of Asia's gone dark. India's surprisingly still good. Yeah, Africa's still flooded. No, this is a different Africa, so this is a different Earth, so I'm not sure what happened there. Oh yeah, America's flooded, so that's why there's no lights around. Yeah. Was it me messing up the magnetic field? I don't know. But 44 degrees. What if we made 48 degrees? That would pretty much vaporize the ocean. And we pretty much vaporized Earth. And it's still a lot of slowdown because of all the... We're going to Venus now, and yeah, it's looking... a giant bright marble. Yeah, Earth's gone. Let's see if we can increase the temperature of these particles to like well, I think that all those ring particles are heading to the sun. Yep, there they go. They're orbiting the sun now. Or probably getting sucked into it. Oh, Jesus. Well, no longer Earth ring particles, I think they're now sun ring particles. A nice little crescendo around here. Surprisingly, Venus hasn't been pelted by those particles yet, though. Okay, now it is. Are they not affecting its orbit? Okay, now Venus is sharing the orbit with the ring particles. And I think we'll close this off with a black hole. Okay, everything just stopped. Oh yeah, it's sucking things in. Okay, I'm trying to select the black hole. Yeah, there it is. A small black hole. You can kind of see the particles around. Let's make it a little bigger. Yeah, it's now stuck in all those particles there. Yeah, it's sucking all those ring particles in. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's sucking in Venus, too. I'm trying to make it go faster, but it's like... Oh god, it's like... Yeah, it's slow but surely sucking everything in. Yeah, I might make some videos of Universe Sandbox on this channel. Just trying to get a little more content going. Yeah, look at all the... It's like a... like World Eater or something. Oh, I see... All like the... Okay, everything's getting sucked in. Even the sun. Look, Jupiter's getting sucked in. It's way over here. Saturn's getting sucked in. Only none of the outer planets, which is kind of weird. Okay, suddenly the sun just changed color. Oh god, it's getting sucked in. It's like a fragment of something. Oh god, look at that. Uh-oh, bye-bye, sun. Carry on, my wayward son. Oh, okay. Kind of uneventful. Let's make it bigger. Okay, there we go. Now it's sucking everything in. And that's the end of the universe. Oh man, I can't even see anything anymore. We pretty much just erased time. Oh man. But yeah, I might make some other videos like goofing around with the planets and stuff, like changing their mass or adjusting their gravity and stuff like that, or just drawing penises on the moon. Like who would want to draw a giant penis on the moon? That'd be really fun. But anyway, that is Universe Sandbox. They're looking forward to making some videos of this in the future. In the meantime, this is Caleb signing out. You all have a good day.